You know it, you lived it. Everyone's already been talking about it to death, like beating up a dying horse into running that one last mile to the finish line. Okay, that wasn't necessary. Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about it too, because I want to. Go! Art blocks are when you're sitting on your desk, floor, dining table, or whatever it is you prefer to draw on, and you just want to get creative. You're putting the pencil on the paper, and your brain just decides to say,
Fuck you. You think you're gonna be creative and make something? Haha, well, guess what? You're just gonna sit there, staring at that blank piece of paper till Judgment Day appears.
"The hell is your problem?"
Nothing. I just don't like you.
Gimampus. Sorry for that, but what I just showed you was probably an accurate description of what art blocks are like, and they can fall into a ditch for all I care. They're a pain, they're annoying, they can be a very difficult obstacle to overcome, and can go suck on a lemon.
Wow, you can draw so well. Can you draw me?
Yeah, I can totally take my time and draw you completely for free because you asked me so nicely.
Really?
No, go away. Okay, when we refuse to draw people, it may sound rude and slightly snarky to people when we ask for payment whenever that request pops up, but bear in mind, artists, and especially artists who haven't started making money from their art just yet, typically want to focus their free time on improving themselves with practice and experimenting with their art. So of course, if someone wishes them to take time from doing what they want, they would want to ask for some kind of compensation, albeit in monetary form or in the form of a favor. That's why artists do art trades with people, especially in the online community. If you didn't know what an art trade was, it's when artists who want another artist to draw something for them, typically their original characters, draw something for them in return. Hence the art trade. Long story short, don't chew on artists when they refuse to draw you or draw something you want them to, because they're just doing what they want as much as they can while they have the free time. Drawing when people are watching. We've all been through this. Remember those times when you're peacefully sketching away in a quiet corner and someone spots you doing what you do?
NANI?!
They come by, give you a compliment, or not, and instead of going on their merry way, they just stand there, looking at you draw, judging you. Okay, maybe not judging you, but that's what it feels like when they're standing over you, and just looking down while you're trying to live in peace. You start sweating, your hands shake, and the next second you just end up ruining that masterpiece you've worked your whole life towards making and accept that you'll never make it in life and will never make your parents proud. I digress. This feels so uncomfortable, you have no idea. Okay, I'm not throwing shade to the person who just want to see someone draw. I do that too sometimes, but when they just stand behind you judging from above, I swear to God, it's the most intimidating feeling on earth and will ruin your life forever with PTSD. Being a perfectionist. When you start drawing for a while, you start to put some expectations on yourself that you will inevitably let down. Once you've created a certain image of what you're able to do, you start looking out for more mistakes that no one else will ever notice. But that doesn't matter because you do! You know what I mean. When you start posting your artworks online for people to see, and after a while you start looking at your notifications to see how many people liked it, and suddenly you notice that fucking smudge that no one else noticed, but you end up beating yourself mentally for till the end of time. People thinking you're a predator when you just stare at them. I'm not sure if anyone else does this too, I'm sure you do, but when you're an artist, and especially if you're one who focuses on drawing people and characters, you sometimes just stare at people for uncomfortable durations of time. Okay, I get why this sounds like a stalkery thing to do, but trust me, we are not trying to check you out in that way. When you start doing figure drawings or just like drawing original characters, you start having this habit of just staring at people and see what they wear, how they match outfits, their standing posture, their body shapes and curves. Once again, trust me when I say that we aren't looking at you in a lustful way at all, even though I made it sound like it. But we're just looking for in real life references and literally drawing in our brain so we can save it for when we get home and put it on paper for our artworks. We mean you no harm. But yeah, I get it. If I'm standing in the subway and there's a guy with dead fish eyes staring at me with contempt, I'd probably be creeped out too and call the security guard. And finally, number 6. Hands. Need I say more? Go! Hey guys, Rubberband-kun here. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I honestly have been wanting to make something like this for so long, but never really took that step into making it. But yeah, I did it! This is my first video on YouTube. Yay! Once again, thank you so much for watching. And if you like watching this or want to see more of stuff like this, I may be making more in the future, I don't know yet. But if you want to, like and subscribe and comment whatever it is you like to see from this. I don't know, I've never done this before. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'm also on Instagram. So yeah, see you later. Bye.